I started by saying thank you, because without all their support, there's no way we could have done all this. But you also said something.
This brings us up like a couple of steps forward in creativity and flexibility, in speed of setup for lighting. In every measurable metric, this improves our lighting here at Wade James Theater.
Yeah, it's a huge step forward. You know, the original color trends were amazing, and of course, I do want to say thank you to the Hazel Miller Foundation and so on. But you know, it's a step forward, and honestly, it brings EDP into not just the modern era, but one of the leaders of the modern era in the community theater level. There's not a lot of community theaters that have a lighting package of this caliber.
Down until you get to what's called a block, then it'll make all those changes down. Sometimes you want that
Through the entire show
until you
hit the block,
or you come to a block, which is often where you can put a block in pretty easily.
I would say the objective, at least my goal in kind of how I was trying to help build out the system, was to get the highest capability, most reliability, and most flexibility that I could get out of that donation.
Yeah, and also, I mean, another element that is an advantage that we're seeing here is this will also attract more designers and other lighting designers that they're not using 50-year-old equipment.
Mm-hmm. Lighting designers now are far more empowered. Previously, with the older fixtures, not only were they not as bright, but one fixture gets you one color from one direction. With these new fixtures, these are full color change fixtures. So one fixture gets me all of the colors I would want from one direction. So with all these new fixtures, we get a lot more color flexibility and a lot more brightness on the stage.
Nice.
One of the big advantages too to what Chris is talking about is being able to change colors. Of course, during a show, you'll use multiple colors from that instrument, but even more practically, that eliminates many of the times we're going up and down ladders, and I mean, literally, this makes for a safer environment as well,
and more cost effective because of the electricity savings.
Yeah. Each one of these fixtures is about 10% of the power consumption of its equivalent of the old fixtures.
The thing that people don't, when they go see a theater show, they don't focus on the lighting as much, unless it's a rock show. That's a different story, but people don't tend to focus on the lighting because they're so immersed. A good lighting design for a show means that it's so immersed that you don't go away thinking, wow, that was a great lighting design. You think, that was a great show. So the fact that people recognized that would just help illuminate, if you will, the shows that are going to be coming up, especially musicals. And
It just elevates the storytelling.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that these donors recognize the value in what we're trying to do, and they recognize it enough that they're opening up their wallets and they're digging deep, and we were able to do some pretty phenomenal things with these donations. So I'm excited about the future.